Welcome to Aesopia. My name is Dudley, and I'm a dwarg, one of the kinds of people who lives in this world. We tend to be organized, good at planning and building things, and we work well with others. Speaking of those others, we have ducks, who sometimes seem to be kind of silly and disorganized, but who are generally good people. Mice, who tend to be hardworking and very nice, and they make great cheese. And rarebits, who are often very clever, but just as often a bit too clever for their own good. We're all different, and each of us are still a bit more like our ancestral beasts than we might like to admit. But the one thing we all have in common is how we feel about clams. They're really good eating, and super nutritious, and if it weren't for them, we probably wouldn't be the people that we are. We can also spend them like money, and the ways that we weigh and measure things are based on the size of a standard Aesopian clam. Most animal people are glad to just do their jobs, enjoy the comforts of their homes, and give thanks to the almighty clam for the good things in their lives. Some, however, decide to leave their homelands and explore the world, and many of those make their way to the huge island of Middle Aesopia, and the city at the heart of it. It's got a fancy duck name that's hard to pronounce, so most of us just call it the watering hole, because it's the one place where you can find every kind of animal person. And once they've experienced this big city, and met, and even made friends with all sorts of people, many of them decide they're going to go on to explore other places, and learn more about our world. Some of that will be good, some bad, and some of it almost unbelievable. And we live in times that are much more exciting than most people are aware of. Explorers like Marco Gangari have been venturing into islands no one knows anything about, and maybe even beyond, to the very ends of the world. Pirates of the Vermilion Brotherhood have been attacking ships and coastal villages, and there are even rumors that some of them are being led by a cruel moorhen witch. And porks, goblins, and hoggers have been on the march, leaving their styles on their dark homeland of Porkor, and conquering a number of their unfortunate neighbors. And there is much, much more than I can even tell you about right now, but I can see that you are among the adventurous ones, and I'm so glad to have you here. May the blessings of the almighty clam be upon your adventures in Aesopia.